Hi, I'm Michael Johnson. I am a member of South Bronx Unite. South Bronx Unite is a coalition that advocates for environmental, social, and economic justice right here in Mott Haven and Port Morris.
I'm Dr. Melissa Barber. I am a South Bronx native. We have been dealing with environmental racism for years, more than years, decades. Our community deals with asthma rates that are 8 times higher than the national average, and that continues to get worse because we continue to still have all of these industry polluting the air each and every day in our community. One of the last onslaughts our community has had to face is a heavy diesel truck intensive company, Fresh Direct, getting over millions of dollars to relocate from their Queens location to our Bronx location in the last parcel of public space land that we had in Harlem River Yards.
We found out later as we started looking into this project, it was going to bring 1,000 more diesel truck trips to our community every day. It was going to be placed in an area where there was a Native American burial ground on our peninsula, and it was going to be done based off an environmental impact statement that was more than 21 years old.
We decided as a coalition that we would actually do our own community-driven environmental impact statement.
We partnered with Columbia Mailman School of Public Health to do a research project around monitoring air and also counting traffic.
My name is Marcus Hilpert. I'm an associate professor at Columbia University in the Department of Environmental Health Sciences. We have been conducting a study now for almost 3 years in order to examine associations between traffic and in particular truck traffic and air pollution here in the South Bronx. We have been using traffic radar devices in order to count traffic and also to measure the speed of the cars. We have also been analyzing crowdsourced traffic data in order to characterize how congested things are. And we have also been using air pollution monitors to quantify how much black carbon there is in the air. So black carbon is an indicator for traffic-related air pollution. And we have been measuring particulate matter 2.5, particles in the air smaller than 2.5 micrometers, and that can penetrate deeply into the lung and actually also get into your bloodstream and affect other organs.
That was the first phase of our study. And this next phase of our study involving a community-driven action that will empower the community to now see what is really going on in real time, as well as develop a STEM curriculum where we incorporate local middle schools, high schools that will be able to build air quality monitors to measure certain pollutants in the air.
What we are hoping to accomplish is to create a very dense air quality monitoring network in the South Bronx, a much denser network than what would be achievable if it was a Columbia University-led effort. We hope to be able to recruit many citizen scientists from the South Bronx, and it also has an advantage. If you want to understand air pollution in an area where you live, you need to live there. You need to be there all the time. And only if you know where and when these environmental stressors occur, then you can develop a meaningful measurement campaign. And that's really where the local citizen scientists come in here.
It actually gives us research to create solutions. Sometimes we need that research to drive conclusions to better opportunities for our community.
In order to advocate for interventions, so if you're going to policymakers, that's just not good enough to say there's a lot of traffic. You somehow need to quantify that. And so this is where the collaboration between Columbia University and South Bronx Unite comes in.
Each citizen scientist that is involved or participating in that study would now be able to advocate for changes in policy and fight against the environmental racism that has been happening within the community for decades.